Good morning, grasshoppers. It is going to be another incredibly great day. Today, I am planning on winning a few more games than usual. And you might need to refresh your screen. I am Lajos Steiner, not to be confused with Herman Steiner, I believe. Wonder what the relation is. Lajos Steiner was Hungarian-born, and I sort of figured that out by the name. Australian chess master. Andre Steiner, also a chess player. But it doesn't say anything at all about Herman Steiner. Won the Australian Championship 4 times. Good for him. 9 of his 10 attempts at the New South Wales title. Yesterday we looked up NSW. It was a particular beach, drawing a blank on which beach it was. Now, most of these players were awarded the titles in 1950 without norms because of their accomplishments. So he was awarded the International Master title for being a national champion of Australia more than likely so many times. Well, at least 2 times. Carlo V. Parry. Gotta put that on my list. Oh. It was Blacksmith's Speech. Blacksmith's Beach in New South Wales. Where is our... Uh-oh, did it start already? Ye gods. Can we check our game on? How did the game on look? Looks pretty reasonable. And I haven't had a chance to decide what I'm going to play against Nico or anyone. Go on. Go. Yes, yes, he has to do that. Feeling. We're going to continue the assault on the senses. A little deferred. We're actually playing black now. Well, where could he be going with that? Can we get into trouble this way? I think so. This love and feeling. I don't know if I like this. Wow. I don't have much of a choice here. We have to give a check. To avoid the fork on c4, must give a check. And we're going to see what happens after that. Now, he's got more than one knight that can come to the c5 square. We're going to have to really think on our feet now. Go on, go on. Well, we're going to look a little bit embarrassed here. Interesting. We don't have much of a choice in this matter. So far, so good. And here you are by my side. Yes, my daughter should be joining me soon. She is getting a good feel for what can we do on this? Knight takes? No, huh?
I'm gonna borrow one of your views.
Yeah?
Already late.
Yeah, we already started.
Good morning.
Uh-oh. Small threat. Bigger threat. Some problem threat. Possible pin threat. I don't think I have a choice. I think I have to guard against the invasion. Doesn't stop the invasion here, but we always have another way out. Uh-oh. Something tells me that he's going to be overworked here. Knight takes, bishop takes. The d4 pawn is hanging. Let's just do a little preventative. A little prevention. To hopefully go a longer way. Just in case there's any funny business with bishop to b6, and then my king and queen run the same diagonal as this weak pawn. Oh, Nico, we're playing Nico, by the way. He has not yet joined us on stream, but alright, now the moment of truth. I don't have much of a choice here.
Sound alerts.
Said.
Good
The
morning,
ever so
Pegasus.
amazing supporter Pegasus
For
Sway
10
play
bits.
encore
Thank you
applause
for
for
10
bits.
Of course, it's Ron. Ron, this is Claudia. You didn't get to meet her yesterday morning. Ron is in Sweden,
Oh,
in
cool.
Vaho. Uh-oh.
I've been to Sweden. I don't remember it, but
All right. I think something is happening here, and people are getting overworked.
QZ Mame Zaid.
Said. Hello.
I'm in big troubles on a couple
Yeah.
of fronts.
yeah.
Doesn't have time to grab this without grabbing that. Whoa! Back rank, mate.
Pegasus sway.
Said. One game snart midsummer.
Nardsmith? Oh, Snart Midsummer. Got it. Let's get this guy moving. Pass pawns must be pushed. At least we don't have to worry about the back rank as much. Not as much. Let's keep threatening. Must keep threatening. Alright, we have now a time advantage. What? He didn't guard that? He didn't guard? Uh-oh. He's gonna forget about something. You forgot about the no escape square problem. Alright, buddy, we won our first game together. As yesterday, she was asking me how I've managed to win any games listening to music and / streaming.
Oh yeah, where is the headphone?
Oh.
The other one.
Right here. I'm gonna plug in some headphones.
It's weird that you can't do 2 at a time.
Two Bluetooth
different
devices? I haven't bothered to set it up yet. I believe we should be able to. Where am I? I can't believe I'm doing it with this. Here we go. Let me do it this way. Alright, so I'm armed to the teeth with another one. Chessable had a 1-game Snart Midsummer. We're going with the Grunfeld as I was advertising yesterday. In my... Was it yesterday in a lesson? Yes, I was showing it in a lesson yesterday. So basically we gotta keep white from building up a center by fighting for it now. You either fight for the center, you give up the center. The King's Indian tends to give up the center. And the King's Indian looks just like this, except the Grunfeld, you fight for it with a punch. And this is the only line that you need to know. Putting this bishop on the long diagonal. We're attacking c3 along this long diagonal. Ultimately, this leads to greater threats. So now we're going to pry it open and try to get at that square. We're going to keep prying it open. We might even continue to pry it open in this manner. Uh-oh. We do have to give him a... So we're basically threatening. We're going to continue to bother him. Remember, we're trying to remove the defender of this pawn. We're attacking it twice. It's defended 3 times. The knight is overworking the queen a little bit. Are we getting out of this mess? Take a quick peek. Fine. See if he's gonna keep his king in the center. I don't mind that at all. We always have check. This is in the lurch. We might even be able to go into this. If we tag the rook, we can come in on that side.
Take 1.
We'll see what happens. We're going to keep him from castling by covering the square that the king cannot pass through. And we're going to bring more pressure to bear on the center, and this pawn will be overextended. So now his king is stuck in the center. The rook only really has 1 open file, but that will cost him a pawn. We always have the option to try to bother him that way, but we're going to start to come in on these files. Not sure what he thinks he's doing, but we're going to be planning on visiting him this way, and if he pushes the pawn, we might come in on b2 and fork. Or check and then fork. Let's keep up the pressure. And now how are we going to get at him some more? I don't really want him to castle at all. could go for this, or just prevent the pawn from moving forward.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can double with the rook on this square, trying to prevent the pawn from moving forward. I don't mind if the pawn moves forward, but I'm actually tempting him to push the pawn forward because I still want control of these squares. In fact, bishop to c3 check could actually annoy him to no end. So if I get bishop to c3 check, king has nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So we're immune from being bothered in this respect. If the queen tries to bother us, we can guard the rook, and then we're threatening this pawn because the queen will be on that square. And we'll be pitting the pawn, so this pawn won't be protecting that pawn.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a little early in the morning for all this thought. I usually lose the first game of the day because I haven't woken up yet. I found my poker go cozy.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to see if it does anything to keep my coffee.
That's big.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. He's getting serious here. So am I.
Yeah, once I have like half of this coffee in me, I'm sure I'll get more coffee.
I actually thought I should do a walk around the block for energy.
I think I got up at like 4?
We're on our
I
way
don't know,
home.
3:30 or something.
We're on our way home.
But I went to bed early last night.
We're on our... Can I play it this way? What is he threatening? Not threatening mate yet.
Mm-mm.
He needs a bishop to be able to go to h6 to threaten mate. What?
You don't want to take it?
Nope. I want to keep all my options open. He captures my rook, I'm going to capture his queen.
Mm-hmm.
I do have no control over that square thanks to my rather ridiculous
Attempt.
attempt. So now, do I take the queen? Or do I take the rook and keep up the pressure? Looks like my queen is getting in this way, and I still have the threat of rook to b1. Rook to b1. Rook to b1, rook to b2. I'm threatening a skewer. Check. King comes up. Check. Skewering through to win the queen. BHM. There's a lot of pressure here, and now I'm gonna attack the rook. Uh-oh, but we let him castle. Hey, pasta. Can I come in? No, huh? Alright, let's just get our pawn moving. We're somewhat protected here. And now... check. Throw a complimentary check up. I don't like this. But we'll see what he's got in mind. He might weaken his back rank. Check. Now we're coming in on the back rank again. Do have a watch out for a check on this particular square. But his rook's on vacation over here. You can unveil an attack on my bishop. Does he have a way in? Uh-oh. A small weakness on the back rank. Checkmate on that side.
Mm-hmm.
This will tax his playing ability. Let's go! Blitzstream yells out, let's go, and gets all psyched and everything. I am not that personality type. But where is my LFG? Where is my LFG when I want it?
What's that?
Jeff Platt has a... no matching emotes. What is this? Oh, this is my channel emotes. Global emotes. Favorites. What? Oh, I have to take that off. Filter emotes. Try this again. Yeah, no, the emotes. We have an emote wall which dresses them up across the channel here, if I can even find them. Emote effects.
You want to make your first move first?
Yeah, the good news about a Swiss. Here we go. I found it. Where's Jeff Platt? What stream? Where are we? These are all alphabetical. Hey, Pasta. And why don't I have my let's go? There we go. Now we're ready. Patience. Cantor, good morning. Get this ball rolling. Who do we have? We have, besides Ron, who's aka Pegasus, Metal Eagle in the house. Metal Eagle has been following for less than 3 years. Our 3-year anniversary was March 30th. No, I'm sorry.
Wow, you've been doing
May
it
30th.
this long now?
May 30th was the first stream. I want to play a Black Mardemer, but we're not going to do that since we've spotted him a minute.
I guess we're coming up on 3 years living out here too.
Yeah, that's true.
Crazy.
Go for it. Now we're going to sneak in. We're going to see if he knows anything about the Karabkhan. This is a system that Mikhail Tal used against Botvinnik, and it's successfully. But Black has to give up the bishop pair to prevent his bishop. This is the recommended recipe. My opponent is well versed in this opening. He knows what he's doing. Now he's got the f5 square. I got to throw that move in for good measure. And then castle. I can't leave the pawn hanging to the queen on this side. Where's my... There it is. The queen was actually threatening that pawn. And it was unprotected, so we always try to take care of our weaknesses if we can.
Metal Eagle.
Let's bolster another one.
Said. Hello, Master Chess Dojo.
Good morning, Metal Eagle. How are you, sir? So what is his intention? Intention is to play knight f6. Let's just get rid of one knight. I'll return the bishop pair just for this, just because I'm feeling generous. What? Dudovich. Fine. Got all these squares under control at least. This does not change anything, but now I've got the f5 square under control. So it no longer has knight f5, which is what I was stopping him from playing. Keep the pressure on the file. There's an X-ray attack on that knight, and the rook behind it with the help of knight takes f5 if he brings his knight out. A little bit of a dance for open lines and open files. Alright, and this is where I sort of wanted my bishop. I wanted to get control of the e5 square. I was trying to get his knight to move. Now we might double. This is under control. Is he threatening f6 to win my bishop? He is threatening f6 to win my bishop. We have another square coming up. I gave up the f5 square, but I also have the c5 square, and I still have to crack open over here. Now this rook's going to be in the game. Hopefully. Just having you here.
Aw, Dad.
No, I mean, I'm actually a much better teacher when you have a great audience. Look at that. He defended by moving backwards. Who would have known? That's crazy. All right. We're going to continue our previous plan.
How was last night? Did he win?
Our team lost by 1 point. 2-2 and 1 point. I actually sat out. I was planning on coming home early, but the teams were finishing so fast and furious that I ended up staying. All right. So now he's breaking. Looks like he's breaking. Got to keep this square under control. I still have, now I really have moved knight e6, by the way. You might want to push, I'll push. That's not going to work. The e6 square is now very weak. The g6 square is weak. going to be great, and then it'll be putting some pressure on his king. So, moment of truth. Let's dive in. Dive, 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 dive. We have all sorts of things happening here. We also have pressure on that pawn indirectly with the help of this rook. And he is giving me this pawn. To what end is he giving me this pawn? Trying to go to that square? Is it that important? A pawn is a pawn is a pawn.
So it's not.
Let's overwork his queen here. He can't take back with that pawn. He has to take back with this pawn. Come on, catch a ride, head for the other side. Boston. Nothing like a good Boston cover in the morning. So this is attacked. That is attacked. Let's dive, dive, dive. Where's the queen going to go? And now for something completely different. Are we really threatened here? I can play bishop takes. Let's tempo the queen. Whoa! Is he overworked here? This knight has to recapture. Going to capture another free pawn for 20 seconds. That warning is certainly not loud enough. We have another free pawn.
Oh, that was the warning?
Yeah, the warning when you go under time. It goes off at 30 seconds, in theory. Where are you headed, and what does it all mean? Let's do this. He has to stay on the pawn. If it doesn't stay on the pawn, I'm going to capture it. Now I'm going to dive in on this side. He can try to evict me. Maybe queen f5 was better. Threatening. What?
Yeah, what?
Check, check, check. Whoa. He has to stay on that. Alright, I agree. I didn't have that much there. He's picking up a pawn, but I'm picking up a pawn. Or am I? Let's restrict his knight. Get our king into the game, because we're in the end game. Let's get our pawns moving. The passed pawns must be pushed. The king and pawn ending is lost. All I have to do now is just walk up. These two pawns are unassailable. They've got a nice wall, so I just have to walk in with my king. Use the tempo. Nice reserve tempo, because the pawns... Oh, you have to go back, sir. Yeah, you can go over there. And now, another reserve tempo? Yeah, why not? I'm gonna win it on this side of the board. Now some endgame technique. I'm gonna box him toward our king. Just close in the box. Close in the box, and when he's up against the edge of the board, then we can just bring him closer to our king, ironically. And, well, not quite mate yet. Bring in the king. Plan A, Against the edge of the board. Plan B, bring in the king. Plan C, checkmate somewhere around here. The anti-stalemate. Just get him to the edge of the board. Make sure
That's
he's
where
cut off.
they usually ask for a draw.
Now, I remember when you were playing the other girl who had a father as a chess coach, and it was king and rook versus king and rook.
Oh, yeah.
The under 700 section is like a really long time ago.
Yeah.
But she couldn't figure out how to checkmate with a king and rook. And you were under orders not to resign, and she did not checkmate. So what are we going to play? A Sicilian? Claudia wants me to play e5. So our opponent might be playing the Vienna game. Pillsbury is a bit of my nemesis. I've got a terrible score, 2-17 against him.
Good morning.
Good morning, Nico. Can I play it this way, or do I want to capture? I think I want to capture. Just get castle.
Said. The mate you gave me was quite pretty.
Yeah, you fell for that one on the back rank. That is true. I'm so sorry, Nico.
Sorry, not sorry.
Exactly. Got a few problems on my b7 square as he is really threatening me. And he's got another one to threaten, d4. So should we put more pressure on d4? So now this is a weak pawn. The knight has to guard it. I can always push. Let's just continue. Restrict. Remove our knight to this square. Continue to threaten. Also protect. Develop. Continue. Same pressure. Activating all of our pieces as rapidly as we can. Zip, zip, zip. While controlling the center. What are you threatening, sir? Are you really going to guard that pawn with a queen? And now... am I hanging a pawn? I'm going to fight for this diagonal. I expected him to put more pressure on my b2 pawn a different way. Or keep me from getting this square. Moment of truth. He's stopping me from playing the other move. But I like everything about my position. My long diagonal is no longer weak because I can trade bishops at almost any time. I actually want him to trade bishops, so I'll get my pawn into the center. All exchanges are bad for you. Dramatic pause.
I don't know about that.
Unless you know why they're good for you. How is it done? You have to say... is he really going to try to take twice here? 3 times? I don't think he's going to do that. Is he going to do that? The pawn is isolated and weak. What? Lay off my pawn, buddy. Maybe he's going to fight for the open file, and now we have some surprises, hopefully, along this diagonal. Well, he's only activating my rooks. Do I do this yet? Or do I have any threats at all? I can restrict him. Let's do it. Yeah. All of my pawns are a little weak. Oh, he's threatening to check me and pick off this pawn. At the same time, I've got some weaknesses on the back rank.
Ain't got nowhere to go.
I have to do that. And we're going to regroup. Regroup. Guarding. Discover guarding. I'm expecting him to push this pawn at any time, but I'm not going to take it. I don't want to straighten out his pawns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to figure out another way around. Yeah, my knight will look good on d5, if I can get it there. Do I have any other route to get there? Okay, that's good. He's not on doubling. Can I bother him this way? Alright, let's just work this out. I get to check. He takes. I might have a passed pawn. We'll see. I'm looking for more than one passed pawn though. Tempo. And then we take. And now he's got a weak pawn here, but I have a weak pawn there. Let's see which one is weaker. My knight is now coming into better squares. I still have a weak back rank, so I have to watch out for this checkmate.
Oh. What time did you get back last night?
I got in relatively early, about 1 a.m.
Mm.
Where are you headed? D5? I hung my bishop. He's trying to fork my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's not cool. Lay off my stuff, buddy. I want to get my knight to better squares. Where are you going? He's trying to check me here. That will tax my playing ability. Pillsbury. Let's see what I did wrong here, right at the end. Hold on here. Bishop e5 was a terrible move. I was doing very okay. Microscopic advantage for black is the negative number. Microscopic advantage for black. Microscopic advantage for black. I'm in this position, and then I hung my bishop. You didn't see it. And I should just retreat to g7 and continue developing and just give this up. So what was I going to do on bishop g7? Queen to b7? I was more concerned about this. But I guess queen to d7, I get that pawn if he captures this pawn. Silly me. I should have gone for that. Make sure the round hasn't started. Only about 20 seconds between rounds, but sometimes we're the first game finished.
Mm.
Yep, no funny business with my daughter here, by the way, everybody. Be on your best behavior.
What's that supposed to mean?
No, I play a lot of bad openings for content. What's going on over there? We have 5 viewers, but they're not showing.
They were a second ago.
Yeah, I refreshed just because I wasn't sure how many of those bots were from yesterday.
Nicodemonius.
There we go. They're filling in.
As someone likes to push games to the moves rule.
Yeah, I do. I've had 250 moves rolls in the past few weeks. All right, we're going into the Karo Khan panel, Botvinnik attack. Let's see if my opponent. Oh, that's very kind of him. He is not versed.
Nicodemonius.
Said. In a row.
In a row, 2 in a row. 2 in a row, indeed. 2 of them in a row. I forgot completely about that. The tournament's waiting for me to finish this game. We're gonna clear the square. We're gonna play a3. Rise. Where can I go with this?
Nicodemonius.
Said. Simple rook and king vs rook and king.
Yeah, no, king and rook versus
Nicodemonius.
king. I wouldn't
Said.
call it simple.
No pawns, nothing.
Anybody could fudge that one up. So can I play d5 here? Did he really give me a chance to play d5, ed5, knight d5, knight d5, bishop d5, bishop d5, rook d5? Getting rid of this isolated pawn by pushing is a strategy. But I don't know if I want simplification or if I just want to connect my rooks. Where is his knight going to go? The blockade? Let's do it this way. I want him to weaken his king side. Be my guest, be my guest. Put your king side to the test. Alright. So now there's a small problemo. He had to recapture with that because if he recaptured with the queen, then I captured twice and the queen is actually hanging to my queen on this file. So now, can I get in? Do I want the bishop pair? I do. I do want the bishop pair. Pretty please. Oops. Can't draw a straight line without coffee. Alright, so he's coming over there. We have the same second verse, same as the first. We also have knight to e5 as well. Still offering him this. I wanted to weaken his squares. Remember that weak pawn from last game? If he pushes this pawn, it weakens the e6 pawn. This is very similar to the game before last. And I have the same knight going to the same square to attack the weakness. And he's got this. But he's pinned, so it's a little awkward. Let's offer it to him. 2 pieces for a rook. We get to capture once and then capture. And we actually get to escape. If he thinks he's taking. But now, this pawn is guarded. Once that square. This still hanging. Alright, we're going this way. I'm going to try to weaken him. I want that square though. I also want to threaten mate along the diagonal. We'll see. 23 seconds to 2 minutes. Start paying attention. Do I really have to do this? Bummer. That was a better move. It was almost very bad. Knight takes d4, rook takes d4. No, knight takes d4, knight takes g5. "16 seconds. F4. Knight to d6 doesn't work. Knight to d7 doesn't work. Knight f3. I still have my rook on a1 in the game. Gonna have to tread some water here. Can I come in? Pretty please? The squares are all weak. Could have played f4. Oh, did he shut me off? I don't know. He's definitely trying all of the above. But I do want to unite my rooks. Have to give up the bishop pair. 10 seconds to 50 seconds. Let's solve one issue. Getting my rooks in the game, avoiding any weaknesses on the back rank. Feeling lonely.
You know what Anakin's new favorite song is?
Nope.
Dream On by Aerosmith.
Oh yeah. I was hearing him sing it.
Yeah.
It's absolutely hysterical.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. He has no idea what he's saying.
No. I need to keep threatening.
He's cold. Made it too early.
Can I do it this way? I've got some problems, folks. Gotta cover everything.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't have a choice. Restriction. Bothersome. Go after these weaknesses. He's going after my weaknesses, but I'm going after your weaknesses. I'm still going after your weaknesses, buddy. Oh, he's on vacation. Am I really in trouble over there? I am. But I don't know how much trouble yet. I'm really in trouble, huh? Fine. Living on my 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost on time. I could have just checked him and attacked the pawn again.
Yeah.
God, I wasn't so good on time.
Lajos Steiner.
Lajos Steiner.
Where's he from?
He's from Australia, but he was born in Hungary, based on the Lajos.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah, there's another famous Steiner, Andre Steiner, which apparently was his brother. He was a good chess player. Alright, now we're going to gambit. This is the way to do it. We gambit the pawn. Let's see what he does here. There's a crossroads here of a much better line. So far, we're not going to be in too much trouble. Yes, this is the line. Can I play that way? I don't know. Check, check, check.
That was me. I was just following how to play the song, so I messaged it to myself.
Which sign? Which song?
This one playing right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yesterday I basically spent the whole day learning guitar with 2 of my friends.
That's cool.
Yeah. I actually play
This is a guitar song?
now. Yeah, it is. Not a ukulele song. Need to get a mandolin.
A mandolin?
A mandolin.
What in the world? Dudovich. What do you think you were doing, man? He took a pawn on e5 for the fork trick, but he weakened his diagonal. His diagonal. Yes, yes. Am I mated? I don't think so. Do I take and take? I think so. I'm just going to take and take. Because I have a lot of stuff here. I could have taken to isolate his pawn and then attacked the pawn. That was probably better. Maybe. I'm trying to get my knight to a better square. So now we have an extra pawn. Queen's off the board. How did I get an extra pawn? Oh, because I'm taking on c5. I took on e4. That was the bonus pawn. He took on e5. And I have to develop very, very solidly and soundly. Knight e7, bishop d7. Not sure where he's going with this. Oh, he wanted a natural score for his knight. We can, it's not a bad Rihanna cover, hopefully.
You should put Jen Fiorentino's cover of the Offspring. She does a really good one.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You have to message that one as well.
Okay. Well.
Or if you can find it, you can always send a link. So now, what is the story here? Is he restricting me in any way? He's not coming in. So let's just do it this way. I need to fight for the open file. This king is a little more exposed than mine. That's my 5-minute warning usually during the week to go to the train station. I dim the lights at 5:55. So what is the story here? Can I trap that bishop if he takes? Let's lure him into it. Voices. Where are you going? Dude. Are you on vacation? This is check. And now I get my rook to the open file with check. He's still attacking this pawn with check. See what he's planning on doing. I don't want you in. Go away. We've got more knights going to the square d4 than we could ever have hoped for. Is he going to take our seemingly free pawn, or is he going to barnacle on that one? He's going to barnacle on that one, but this looks like it loses material, but how? How does it lose material? Love the way you lie. That's a bummer. That was the wrong night. Let's just dive in. Dive, 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 dive. Oh, are we returning a pawn here? Looks like we might be returning a pawn. Let's simplify. Saved our pawn on c7 from bishop takes. He has no more checks. What were you thinking, sir? I should have actually played rook back. Keep the pressure on the g3 pawn. Whoa, love the way you fly. Step away from the knight. Nobody will get hurt. He didn't want to go here because of the discovered check. So he had to think for a moment on where he wanted to go.
Said. Good games.
Learning chess,
Learning
thank you,
chess
man. That was no,
673.
you played very well on that
Said.
game, but for the pawn.
Well played.
On e4, queen h4 check. You had to watch out for your king. Finish your opening. Don't try for tricks. Don't start playing the game before you got all your pieces of the game. I can't believe I was lucky enough to finish in 3rd place. Yeah, let's go back and look at that game again. This was Learning Chess 673 as white. Now the old main line of this was e takes d6, bishop d6, and I used to play this all the time. I would play it a little differently, but I used to play this as black and as white. Now this diagonal is getting pried open. Try to get at the king. The black continues with knight g6 and knight to g6 still going after it. Just constantly pounding away at, this diagonal. Usually white does this and then black does this, and now we're actually threatening rook takes and then bishop check in some lines. The queen to d3 guards that pawn. We are also threatening bishop takes g3 and rook takes h1. This is the main line. Now, Learning Chess didn't play it. Now I'm threatening knight takes d4 and queen takes d4 after bishop takes g3, so white usually plays c3. And black now tempos the queen and then attacks the pawn again. And this line is, I would like to think that it's 50-50. If black is having a lot of fun for putting down one pawn, I look at all of white's pieces. White's pieces aren't in the game.
Yeah.
So usually the opening finishes along these lines. Now black is finished with the opening and white still has to make 3 moves for the pawn. The white plays bishop e3, and now the moment of truth. Do we have anybody good over here to follow? Petronius. Petronius just played bishop to e6. And are we worried about pawn to d5? I guess not, because we can always tempo the queen.
What is that like rates the moves?
This is Stockfish 14. NNUE means neural network user neural network. It's a neural network computer attached to a much bigger server.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, but that's cool.
It is cool, and because I'm a title player, it automatically analyzes my games. Most players, let's see if I go to my Monday tournament. Most players, it was the Monday tournament, the Bullet Arena here, for example, what I played on Monday. It doesn't automatically do the bullet games. Oops. Don't want a new window. This one, for example. So it doesn't automatically analyze this game. I lost in 4 moves. But most users have to go to computer analysis and request a computer analysis. And then you get Stockfish 15. I didn't realize that you get Stockfish 15 on the other one. So meanwhile,
said. Strangely enough, NNUE stands for Efficiently Updatable Neural Network.
So it's backwards. The backwards.
Efficiently
acronym.
Updated Neural Network. Thank you, Nico.
That's funny.
I thought it was Enterprise Edition. That was my first guess. But yeah, that was a terrible one. There's another Opperspiel tournament tomorrow afternoon. I suppose I should look that one up.
Said. It is even sometimes stillest as you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
That looks a little bit better. Backwards. That looks like Cyrillic.
Cyrillic.
Cyrillic, or yeah, Cyrillic is like Russian. Is Russian considered Cyrillic?
I
No.
don't know.
It's mostly Croatian.
Huh.
You know, they've got funny, when I had to translate score sheets, and I was reading
Nicodemonius
Yugoslav,
said.
you
We
do
have
have
a
a letter
letter.
in. Yep. No, I know. There are 36 letters in the Russian alphabet,
Yeah.
and they speak many more syllables per minute than English-speaking languages.
Hmm.
So, when I was taking Russian, however badly I took it, I had this theory that Russians are better at calculating faster because the syllable
Nicodemonius
breaks.
Said. Yes, Cyrillic is
Oh.
about symbols, not languages, so Russian is one of these.
Thank you.
Interesting. Cool.
I'm happy that I don't completely not know what I'm talking about. But symbols. So would Mandarin be considered Cyrillic? Or Chinese or Korean?
Like it.
I wonder.
Mandarin as opposed
I
to
don't think so.
Cantonese or something?
They are character-based. No, they're about characters, not
Right.
symbols.
Yeah.
And the characters are made up of different strokes. Each stroke means a different thing. You combine the different things to make
Yeah,
a
remember
complete
when we
whole.
were trying to learn them together?
Oh my God. So let's see, the Online Bullet League, the Opferspiel Shocks Club. So tomorrow the Blitz Arena is at 1 o'clock for 2 hours. I have a lesson on Thursday in theory at 1 o'clock. Maybe I can push it back to 3. And then do this tournament from Starbucks.
You not have camp on?
I'm trying to only do a half day. My original
Oh.
theory was that I'd try to come home and pick up Bobby.
On
if
Thursday.
if Divin weren't. No, obviously not on Thursday because I have my tournament like Monday. Mondays, Thursdays, and Sundays.
Yeah, Divin's gonna take him Sunday too because it's Father's Day.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I was thinking we could do a dinner or something because I do want to go to this thing,
Good thing.
Punk Island. It's a free like punk festival. It's from 12 to 6.
When is Electric Zoo?
I don't know.
Can you find out? I want to go.
You want to go?
I want to go to Electric Zoo. There are several Twitch performers that are performing, or at least
September
one or
1st
two.
to the 3rd. Oh, I can't go with you then. I'm going
That's
to Muddy
Labor Day
Roots.
weekend.
I'm going to the Muddy Roots Festival in Tennessee.
You are.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Are you worried about getting muddy?
No, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna
Oh,
work.
Muddy Roots.
Muddy Roots Music Festival in Tennessee. If you work 4 hours a day, you get to go for free.
Ah, very
Yeah.
cool.
I already got a ride and everything.
Oh, you thought I said money. I said I was worried about muddy.
Money?
Muddy.
Muddy? Oh,
Getting muddy.
getting muddy.
Yes, getting muddy.
It's free camping.
What happened in my game with Nico? Let me just take a quick peek here. This was a really terrible first move. See how I force around? So basically, because I'm trying to do game theory optimal, I'm trying to play 200 moves with every first move. I've got all of them in. Let me blow this thing up. I've got all of them in, for the most part. Like 2,222. I should retire D4 at that for the moment. So I'm going for 200, right? The big number 2. So I'm okay with all of these. D3, I need 15 more D3s. Probably I'll do those tomorrow in the Opferspiel event. I need 90 G3s. So I need 15 D3s, 90 G3s, 135 F3s. That's going to be a hard one on the first move of the game. You can tell I'm behind on that one for a reason. I might as well do one. See, I had these all at 64.
This is so interesting seeing like the...
Yeah, I had all of these at 64. These were all nice 64s, and I was going to bring that one up to 64 for nice chess.
This is so cool. This makes like learning like how to be better so much easier, I feel like.
Well, Chess is a free platform, and this is a lot of chess-base in here. By the way, this is chess-base.
Right.
Like all the features of chess-base at a more basic level. I mean, the full features of chess base are worth paying for still.
Mm-hmm.
But
Is ICC still a thing?
chessclub.com is making an attempt at a comeback, but they have to reorganize and resort, reinvest, and refinance.
Yeah, they've been
But to be the third server
Said.
doesn't seem.
No, Cyrillic is like Latin in that sense, like English, French, Italian, Turkish, and others use Latin alphabet, Russian, Serbian, Bulgarian, Moldovan, and others use Cyrillic. Some languages can use both, some changed their symbols at some point.
Some languages use both, and some change their syllables. So Bulgarian, Moldovan,
Nicodemonius.
Said.
all use the basic
Aleuts, for
Cyrillic.
example, use both Latin and Cyrillic at some regions.
Aleuts, where is that?
I assume all Utes? Yeah, what is all Utes? Now we're going to show our Americans.
Alaska.
Alaska.
Yeah, like we know
That's
anything
kinda
about
funny.
a U.S. state. Like,
Yeah,
what would we
right.
know about a U.S. state? Go figure.
Alaska is crazy. The grocery prices, because they have to import everything.
Said.
You have natives,
Natives
there.
there.
That's very cool. Well, it's not far from Russia. Physically.
It's not.
Physically, that was what's
Right
her name?
isn't it like right in the middle or something?
It's right across
almost.
the Aleutian Island chain. It's
Yeah.
like the-
Well, yeah, not from like the big Russia, but where Russia like starts, or because they
So-
have that island that's right there too.
I was trying to piece together Aleuts with Aleutian Island chain, perhaps. But I thought it could also be a typo because everybody always has like one odd letter. So
I learned something new today.
Nicodemonius.
Said. Well,
Yeah.
Alaska was sold to you some time ago from Russian Empire after all.
I did not know that either.
I knew that one. I didn't know the Aleuts one. I didn't know that's what they went by.
Well, I was piecing it with the Aleutian Islands, so I wasn't entirely sure if that
Or
was
if
where
that's the
if we
language.
went from Central Europe to the Aleutian Island chain. I'm like trying to decide if we went to the Aleutian Islands. So Alaska was sold for how much? There's a lot of oil in Alaska. That was
Yeah.
a bad deal, I think.
I mean, there's a reason they pay people to live there.
That's right. Sort of like Norway. Everybody in Norway has a piece of the oil pie, in theory. So yeah, I'm doing okay all the way down to here, and I played H3. So I have never played Knight H3 or Knight A3 on this server yet. But yeah, as I hover over them, you get...
Said. Basically, you can devise a Cyrillic writing systems for any language just as you can do with Latin letters.
So that radio lab that we're listening to with
Are runes Cyrillic then?
runes,
Yeah,
the cave symbols,
like what the Vikings used to use.
yes, definitely. So when we were in, like he was saying, it was Turkey, right? Turkish and French, Italian. When we were in the Viking Museum in 1990, the guys from Turkey saw their own language.
Nicodemonius.
Said. Million was cost of Alaska in.
That's a lot back then.
That was a lot of money back then.
I wonder what I gotta look up the what that equates to now.
I usually ask Alexa, what was $7.2 million in 1867 today?
Nicodemonius.
Said.
143.5
Million
million. Billion, sorry.
Yeah. Billion or million?
Wait,
151 million. Yeah.
Yeah. Million. Wow. It's a lot. It's
And then for those of you with...
almost how much Purdue had to pay after causing the
Nicodemonius.
opioid epidemic. I think that they had to pay like 200.
According to Wikipedia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
200, only 200 million.
Only 200 million.
Only 200 million.
I know.
Killing
They
all
made
those people.
billions. They're still making billions. They probably had to sell like one house.
That's crazy. Oh, according to Wikipedia. Very good. No, it's not right. Thought I had it at 148. 151 and 22, 20.
143.5.
Oh, 143? I thought it was 148.5.
Well, I did 7 million, so I'm rounding up. It's 143.482.
So yeah, that's why I played D3 on the first move, was to get closer to my 200 games of GTO.
The rarely
So everything
executed
is...
Chaspito offense? What's that?
I'm sorry, what did you see?
The rarely executed Chaspito offense? Is that a real thing? Or is my friend just messing with me?
He's messing with you.
Okay. He actually plays chess, so that's why I was asking.
So ironically, when one of these pseudo country western songs came on, Rogan Joe Sloan from New Zealand came in, and he's always playing country music on his stream. He goes,
Fun
John,
precious.
what the hell?
Said, will
Are
you
you
play
stealing
with
my
me?
music song? What do we have here? Pana Precious? What is your Lee Chess username, Pana Precious? For offshoot games, I only do 2+1, by the way. 2+1. I haven't set up a reward yet for it completely for followers. Versus subs, I have a different pricing structure. Chess Surf. What does that look like? That looks okay. Is Chess Surf still streaming? So Pana Precious, what is your username, man?
Speak of the devil.
No way! What was that all about? Did you see that one? That was so funny. Let's do that one again. If I do 2, will he materialize?
You've been summoned.
Right. Usually it takes 3, you know. Chess surf, chess surf, chess surf, and then he appears.
As long as he doesn't turn into a giant snake, I think we're good.
Oh, bad, yeah. Like Beetlejuice, exactly. No, I played this opening horribly. You guess. I don't think I'm going to repeat this experience. So basically, when I'm black, by the way, against the move b4, and everybody's watching, the theoretical refutation that was given to me by John Fedorowicz was b6 followed by a5. Because you always want to capture toward the center. You actually want to exchange the outer pawns for the center pawns in the opening. The center pawns are more valuable than the side pawns at the beginning of the game because they can push pieces out of the center. So, for example, the 2 center pawns push pieces out of the center. So the central pawns at the beginning of the game are actually worth a little bit more than 1, and the other pawns are worth a little bit less than 1, or maybe 1. And the knights, you know, as they affect the opponent more seriously, become greater in value.
Right.
So a knight on the 3rd rank is worth a knight. A knight that might be outposted on the 4th rank is worth a bishop. And a knight that can be outposted on the 5th rank is worth more than a bishop.
Oh.
So if you can actually reach the 6th rank with a rook, with a knight, it actually affects the placement of the rook, so it gets closer to the value of a rook. Because it's just so dangerous.
Interesting.
Yeah. And we had a, I'm trying to think where it was. This doesn't show up over there. I think it's here. Well-known lesson games. I think I put it in here. Uh-oh. My screen is too big. But in the game... Wow, how many of these do I have? I don't have the right one in here. I have to go to the second one. Lasker versus Capablanca is not in here. I need volume 2. The best known lesson games. There it is. And let's go to Capablanca Lasker. Or Lasker Capablanca. Here's a good example. So in this particular game, Capablanca and Lasker, you can already see a weak square forming here soon. And right there's the weak square. So Lasker locks down on it and then plants a knight on that square. So Capablanca sees no danger coming because he puts his bishop over here, right? And then after this, the knight just springs into that square, and Capablanca still sees no danger putting his rook on d8, and then this knight becomes super strong. And now this knight is worth like everything. In fact, somewhere around here, b5, I think in this position right here, Black was supposed to just take the knight. Because it's just so ridiculously strong. It cripples his whole game for the remainder of, so he plays king f7, anywhere around here. Like bishop a8, I think, was the last straw. He had to actually take it at this point. So bishop a8 was the last straw when the endgame becomes too much for him. And now he starts opening up lines on both sides of the board. The Black wants to open lines for his rooks too. Now White has the open file.
This is a pretty good cover of this song too.
Yep. And then we crack through. So this move was a clearance. We want to put our knight on that square, which affects in turn that square, d6 and c5. So he sacrifices a pawn to get his knight to a better square. Already he's threatening to fork these guys. Make this one a lighter color. There we go. He's threatening to head over there. Meanwhile, these knights are just dancing around all over him. And then he threatens checkmate on the back rank. So you can see how he just got shredded by that knight for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Couldn't do anything with his rooks, and White was basically up 2 rooks, and when he got his rooks to the open files, that was the end of it. As far as the knight on the 5th rank goes, tricky thing, because most of the time if a knight gets outposted on the 5th rank, Black will actually exchange it off with a bishop.
Right.
Because it's just getting too strong. And from the 5th rank, if this were a white knight on there, you can actually threaten all of those forks, right? Like the knight to g5 threatening the fork, or knight to e5 as an outpost. So in general, yeah, the knights get better in value. Going back to our game that we were discussing before, I think this was it. When I was playing against Nico, the refutation to b4 is, in theory, to play a5 and exchange toward the center so that you actually trade off the outer pawns. But in the end game, the outer pawns become more valuable.
Right.
Because they draw the kings away. So in the second game that you saw, I can get the Polish, I didn't even know it was called the outflank variation.
Fitting.
Polish opening outflank variation. And everything is programmable here, by the way, on Lajos.
Oh.
By every common user who knows
Yeah.
the code, because the code is open to all the users, which is pretty cool.
That is cool.
So people are always making Lajos better, if they're part-time or otherwise. Did we lose Chess Surf, or is he just hanging out? I think he's hanging out in the background. Where did you go, Pano Precious? Unless you were just pulling my chain.
Well, they're on YouTube too.
Yeah, but he can hear me. He's on Lajos and YouTube. They have the choice in the morning message that I send out. So let's say I send out a message to everybody And it basically includes the YouTube and the Twitch. So people get to choose what they want to watch on. And then the thingamajiggy. And so I do this almost every morning, about 15 to 20 minutes before the thing.
Right.
That's why yesterday morning when you woke me up and I'm like, I didn't send the alert. I barely got the tournament unlocked because all the tournaments are locked until 5 a.m.
Right. Because it's only for an hour, right?
Well, people register for the tournament weeks and days in advance and then don't show up.
Oh.
And then you have to wait for them to forfeit to get them out of the tournament, or I have to kick them out of the team, which is even worse. New season, and he sent this one, and I usually send the message notifications for offer spiel, which is Magnus Carlsen's chess club, which is pretty cool.
How's he been doing?
He did not win his last tournament. He didn't do very well at all. In fact, he's fallen off of #1 in a couple of the other rating categories. Like, he used to be the #1 blitz player in the world, #1 the player with rapid rating.
Yep.
But he's concentrating on poker, and I'm positive that he's at the World Series of Poker. So I don't know if he'll be there when I'm there.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
have
hard to... Oh yeah, you're going in
Going
like
to
2
Paris.
weeks, right?
I'm going to Vegas first, and then I'm going to go to Paris. The command still worked. In any event, let's put this back to a normal size. Actually, I like this size. This size isn't
Yeah,
bad.
it's not bad.
I just have to pull it down at the top. The hard part is that I don't get to see the study menus and stuff like that every now and then. So, yeah, each day, these tournaments don't unlock until 5 to 30 minutes beforehand. Sometimes, so yesterday I got it less than 5 minutes before the tournament started.
Right.
Everybody is in the queue. I can see them below the chat box waiting for me to unlock it, wondering if I'm even going to wake up. And you're like that. I'm like, I don't think I'm streaming. I'm just going to unlock the tournament and go back to bed. But I'm so happy that you wanted to do it that I'm like, all right, I'm going to get myself in gear and get up there. I think I can only miss 1 or 2 rounds. You know, I had to brush my teeth after the stream.
Yeah.
But for the most part, yes.
Thank you so much for watching. If you click on that bell, you will be
I have never used my just chatting window.
I'm very happy to announce that
Where's my
one
just
of
chatting
our
screen?
Patreon page. So this is the only correct name for that page. If you want to
Uh-oh, we have to fix
Different
the
camera?
camera.
behind the scenes,
Or it just zoomed in?
songs, career updates,
No, the camera got offset. That's what happened, I think.
for download. Even if you subscribe with just $1.
But what is that? Oh, that's the emote wall.
See you here, see you there.
Let's find the camera. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
So, oh, there it is. I see it now. I clicked on it. You can actually see.
Oh, there it is.
One more time. In the chat box, and I haven't actually set it up yet, but I should set it up since you're here. Let's do this. Let's draw this in on the left. Pull this down at the top. And then we can pull it up with this chat.
Darkblade 512
said, "Hello, Sensei."
Wow, I did a pretty good job of almost fitting this perfectly in here. Darkblade, how are you, buddy? AKA Dragon Emperor on Lead Chess. And it contributes to the Discord quite a bit too. So I put our meme from yesterday in. Is it that one? No, where's the meme? Yeah, the when you finish eating breakfast in an Australian restaurant.
That was a good one.
Oh, and the chat box is there. That's good. And this is already wrong. Come and join us Dude, I'm very whited out here. Let's just do the. No, I'm just very white.
Yeah, it's just.
I have
Dark
to
Blade
get, I have to get
512.
a drape for the
Said,
window.
We
As
have
the
a new
sun is coming
co-streamer
up.
or something.
Or something.
We do have a new co-streamer or something. This is my oldest daughter, who's probably a little bit older than you at a rough guess. He's in university, I think. I don't ask too many questions. That's why you're here. But yeah, she's hanging out with me the last couple of mornings, and it may become a little bit more of a regular thing depending on our sleep schedules. My sleep schedule is the one that impairs us the most. I almost didn't make it yesterday. Uh-oh, Lajos will restart in 7 minutes. I think it's a good time to take
Dark Blade
Lajos.
512.
Said, I see that as wholesome of you.
Oh yes, we're very wholesome.
How do I change the category to just chatting? Dark Blade. That's what I need to do. Oh, I see it. Never mind. Category. So let's do this. I'm going to copy that before I forget. Paste it into somewhere so that I can get it back normal.
Feet are cold. I'm gonna go grab some socks.
No, I did have a subject for us. Music streamers. Music streamer clips.
And it's no coincidence I've come, but I can die when I'm done. Does that make me crazy?
Because my daughter was thinking about doing music and other things.
Teaching people how to play music.
So let's see here. Let me just lock down on that camera while I got it. For the just chatting screen, got it. The social channels is right down there. To make those bigger if needed. Whoa, what is that? That's the alert box. Why is the alert box going over us? Control Z. Maybe it's not that bad. The emote wall is there. And the music. Why are we missing the music? Oh, I know what's wrong with the music. I'm going to delete this one for the music. And I'm going to copy the one in from the other one. Basically, whenever I have something that doesn't work, like this is microscopic, it's right there. I can make it bigger, in theory, by blowing this up. That means that the music has to always be blown up. If I do this, and then I try to make it smaller, it still goes to nothing. Boom. So the easiest thing to do, honestly, is just to delete the YouTube music in this one and get one that works from one of the other screens. So I'm going to go back to Lajos Swiss, for example. This is a good one. And then I go to the music. And I grab that one and I copy it into the other one. Where are you? Or is it up here? Oh, music tracks display. I think that's it. Yes. Copy. Then I can go back to just chatting. Just all the way down here. I bet it's to make a whole bunch of stream things for a variety of reasons.
Yeah.
And then we can paste it in here and then it just goes right there. That way I give the cover artists some credit for their work, which is somewhat important. Maybe somewhat more than important. And then I could probably do a separate one of this if we were going to do the music tracks. So basically, in order to do music track clips, I'm going to have to get my Twitch viewer screen onto this window. That way, I'm going to get a copyright violation notice. I just know it. I won't get it on Twitch, maybe. I mean, on YouTube. Where's my thingamajiggy? I'm looking for... Oh, there it is. Where's Chess Surf? Did he stop streaming? Maybe he was looking for somebody to raid. And we were ending our stream, so... Looks like the well-heeled king is working on an avatar. And then I'm going to make this a window. As long as nothing embarrassing pops up over here, it's almost all... Oh, this is the guy that programs Lajos. That's wholesome of you. Yes, yes. Oh, I have to change the stream title. Just chatting. And that way, we can talk about anything we want. Lajos gets upset when I advertising a streamer on their platform and I'm not doing Lajos.
And that makes sense.
I only did it for a brief period of time once when someone was asking about Chessable, so I spent about 10 minutes on Chessable, and they sent me a message. I think somebody came and said, "Hey,
yeah,
you're not on Lajos." But I did go back to Lajos and said, "Okay, never mind then." They could see that I was sponsored partly by Chessable as well. But they know that I do it 99% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So what we need is a new window. This one. And ideally, let's just basically... Oh, Chess Surf, did I see him? He flew by. He did have a lot of viewers. I don't know who he rated. Christina goes to, or used to go to, college in California, Riverside or something like that, Riverdale, like Archie.
Yeah.
And I know that she's been streaming since she got in last night because she's 3 hours behind us. What gives it away? Because she doesn't look like that in the voice. But it's pretty funny. Don Millionaire is also just chatting. I could use a cooler room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they have study streams as well.
Interesting.
Let's see here. Browse. And we'll go to music. And I'm going to add a new window. Here's a new source. And we're going to call this, we need a window capture. So this is the window that we're going to capture. And I'm going to add a new source, which is going to be Twitch clips. Twitch. I might even copy this one over to the other one. Then I have to choose the window, which is going to be Chrome, Twitch Music. Now we can trim it down using the Alt key. If I grab the Alt key and pull it down here, then it trims the window to what I want to see. Mm-hmm. So it doesn't give away too much information. Although I should resize this window to something manageable before I do. Actually, it did okay on that side. And that going to do? Yeah, it's just showing us one part of the window. Nothing that I can actually move it onto any screen and it will still do it. Except it's going to resize by resolution. And then, where are we? I want to get it off of our window so that you can see us. Where do we put it? Put it up there. It's all the new chat will be with us.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder. We can resize us for a moment, maybe. I'm not a big believer in having me so big. And basically, yeah, the Twitch window can be behind our camera. Move our webcam up. Where did it go? Twitch. It was below the webcam. But I didn't quite make it.
Yeah, I gotta put that, yep. 6:45, I'm gonna go start getting ready.
Yeah. But I don't have any volume on, and I don't have any desktop volume, and we're not capturing the desktop audio.
Well, it's muted, that video.
Yeah, I muted the other streams so that they wouldn't come up when I'm looking for a streamer.
Oh, God.
They also do GeoGuessr, which is a pretty cool one. I don't know if they have the ones that I follow. I actually wonder if... I can't even remember who I follow. Oh, wait, I do have a way of looking it up because somebody gifted me a sub. Somebody gifted me a sub to... And I got a lot of very cool emotes out of it. I will use them in just a moment when I see her. I actually recognize her site by the emotes. There they are. Jasmine Aurora. She does mostly mixing. But she does rock.
Hmm.
And I don't know if she has any clips. So if we go to her channel, then you get to listen to the clips. This isn't it, but this is someone else. And now that you're here, oh, let's turn off our music.
Kingslayer Sloan.
Said. Nice chess channel you have here.
Didn't I change it? I changed it to just chatting.
Wow, what happened?
Didn't I change it to just chatting?
Yeah. That's what
Is that a clip?
Thank you so much for 1,000 bits.
Yeah, how about 1,000 bits? There we go.
Darkblade 512.
Said.
So a bit
You
is a
did he
penny.
is kidding probably.
Okay, I gotcha.
So yeah. I don't know about this, but needless to say, where are the clips? Filter by clips. And she has no clips. But I wonder if we could just do it by music clips. Oh, Juna is another one. I bet she must have something. She is going to be at Electric Zoo. And she does a lot of her own stuff for the most
By the
part.
way, guys, I enabled clipping on my VODs again.
Alright, I'm gonna go start getting.
Oh, but I wanted to do instruments.
use at your discretion.
Hold on, let's find
I
instruments.
talked to my
Alright,
Twitch corner
2 more
manager, and
minutes.
She said that like it's okay.
But she is going to be at Electric Zoo, so I can entertain the thought of going
before
there.
DCMA was a huge thing on Twitch, I would have like
Churchy
main
and
cons.
others,
I feel like, you
trying
know,
to think.
a lot of like community like
Yeah, most of them are this, but we do have guys.
Now-ish or maybe an hour from now.
Don't I follow anybody at the moment? Nobody's awake.
I don't know if we can ever do this.
That's the problem. All these musicians are sleeping in.
A 44-hour
Probably.
stream. Maybe. How long was Chainbrain's stream that he did?
But where, oh where, is an
It
instrument?
was like a week or 2
He's
weeks.
doing
stream.
piano?
Keyboard.
Baby, I don't need dollar bills to have fun tonight.
Now, can everybody hear the
Baby, I
volume?
don't
I
need
think
dollar
so.
bills
The
to have
desktop
fun
audio is
tonight.
loud enough.
I don't need no money. As long as I can feel
Good morning,
love.
and have a good day, everybody.
Kiss
Hope you.
me, kiss
Good night.
me, and
Thank you, Angel. I was gonna say goodnight. It's time to.
I know, right?
Wanna be a veteran ready for action. I love cheap thrills.
So this is live or is this a clip? I was looking for clips by default. And I figured if I found one good clip, I would find others, right? Don't you think I would find others? I have to hone my clipping prowess. Uh-oh. Did I lose my earphones? Oh, it controls my YouTube music on my computer. Yeah, I hit the... Go back to music.
Darkblade 512.
Why isn't she on stream?
Said,
What is the mysteriousness
Sensei,
of
I
this
don't
dark place?
recommend Twitch for music clips in general.
Oh, really? What do you suggest we do? Give me some guidance. But no, I'm going to go back to the one that I wanted to do, which was...
Comment ça va, Poulpi? Merci beaucoup pour les 61 bêtises. Quel amour. Merci.
Wait, can I go forward? I'm going to move forward again. No, I want to go back. That's what I want to do. I want to go back to Juna. She is pretty awesome. Very energetic, very cool.
By the way, guys, I enabled clipping on my VODs again. So use that at your
Darkblade
discretion.
512.
I talked to my Twitch partner manager,
Seth,
and she said that like
There are
okay.
music-oriented
I don't need to have the
platforms, but I
automatic
don't
turn
know
on,
if
so-
you might have copyright issues.
Before DCMA was
Oh
huge
yeah,
on Twitch, I
I'm
would
definitely going to have
like,
some
clipping
copyright
on.
issues, but I figure it's going to come out on the
But,
VOD and
community,
it's just
like,
going to be
just,
muted.
like,
I'm hoping that it's just going to be muted. Fire tunes and merch. So, but with Juna and others, I basically feel like I'm going to be able to do their original music if they have original music. You know what I mean? So if we can hear them, that means that it's okay because it's in a recorded bit.
I want to hit the second drop. Oh, we already saw the Halsey Diablo 4 anthem.
And also you're allowed to sample music. Basically we're sampling someone sampling music. I really want to do some poker, but I don't have that much time because I also have to go in about 15 minutes or so to get the chess camp. But yeah, no, I had discovered her a long time ago when I was working. So when you want to work and listen to music at the same time, I do believe that a lot of these guys really rock out.
It's like a hidden stage, but it's on the map.
Which is why I like Jasmine Aurora. We'll go back. It's not more than just her, but see all
Darkblade
popular
512.
Said, I also should grab breakfast and go study BCT
Ist
Prague.
wackelig, ne? Ja, ja, Achtung. Oha.
Yeah,
Oha. Oh. Da liegt schon jemand flach.
BCT,
Jasmin
yeah.
steht noch.
Yeah, I think you can get away with most stuff like this. So we can see all the Jasmine Aurora. What is this? The Born to Fly chorus.
Vollständig. Alle vollständig. Woo! Oha. Jawohl. Das sind sie alle. Meppy, Kadayan, Nico, Lexstyle, Justin,
It
Cabo,
was such a welcoming
Lenoman,
channel when I was working and watching.
Meppy. Woo!
I became a member of the Born to Fly group thanks to a gift itself
Woo!
at whatever moment.
Jawohl!
I mean, obviously, it's also about showing off other things. Showing off other talents by accident. But she doesn't really do this all that much. She actually does most of her own arrangements using a keyboard.
Ansicht hier.
Like
Heiko,
this.
Emily, Ibis Ghostford, Friends, Matteo, schön, dass du da bist. Paladin Sascha, mein Lieber. Auf jeden Fall. Plexteil, Matteo, Clown Peppino. Und da wird eine Sekunde, es werden
Just
10,
chatting?
15 Sekunden aus einem Stream
Just chatting.
genommen. Und die Leute denken, es geht in
I
mein ganzes
need-
Stream nur um das Thema. Ich bin die ganze Zeit nur da, Knossi hier, Knossi da.
Music.
Das ist doch gar nicht der Wahrheit entsprechend.
All
Ich hab
these are
mich
just
auf Zeit
chatting.
so gegründet, was nichts mit ihm zu tun hat. Ich mach mein eigenes Ding, ich hab
Here's
mein eigenes
music.
Label, mein
This is more what she's doing. She's working with her keyboard. Here we go.
I love him, but when the night is over,
But since they're
he's
doing it to
gone.
the original music,
The
we are
river
going to
just
get.
a river.
We are going to
Without
get.
him,
Here we go. Here's some original music.
Turned into something beautiful. You know,
Let's share this one.
I bleed myself dry. Bleed myself dry.
Here we go. We found one. But it's very unusual filtering on the music, right?
너무 잘한다. You kill it.
Very unusual filtering on the music.
So hot.
Clips.
Carter, can you talk about why Twitch is so averse to simulcasting? I feel this is net positive as Twitch has a better user experience. Most streamers will bring more people here. Carter, I think
Farming Joe.
you
Pretty good one.
that's
Pizza
that's a good
Frita.
question. As you know,
How are
we
you,
changed
sir?
our policy there to be more permissive in terms of
Yuki TV. He was doing music.
No way!
Oh, this is one of those streams. She does mostly just chatting. She does IRL streams and mostly just chatting.
Wait, it wasn't like that.
The thong song?
아니 진짜 seriously? 미쳤네. What's wrong with America? Okay, what's wrong with this guy, Cisco? I will not say American. What's wrong with this guy?
Nothing looks wrong with that guy to me. That's pretty funny. All right, let's go back to music.
No way!
Music clips.
Dark Blade 512.
Said.
Any instruments?
Sensei caught on K.
Sensei caught on 4K. I'm not sure what these guys are doing.
昨天金眼妮子跟我说，她要去搭讪的前一天晚上都会睡不着。
I don't know if they're gonna actually do some music.
她最近
But I do like the instrument players.
就去路上户外台搭讪。
If you can find them, not just the.
然后前几次流量很高，她就压力大到前天睡不着觉，早上7点就惊醒。然后她很担心说流量如果又下去了，她会崩溃这样。然后这个循环。
哦，所以对他来说，就是搭讪这件事情，对他来说本身就是一个
原本
难做到的事情。
不会啊，很简单。
Checking
只是他觉得要维持流量很困难。
Miau! 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 Ich bin eine Katze! Ich bin eine Katze! Miau! Miau! Ich bin so eine Katze! Ich bin eine richtig geile Muschi!
Dark Blade 512.
Said. Random question: which is your favorite language excluding English?
I would lean toward Italian, although I'm not that good at it. Spanish, of course, is very similar, so I at least can almost understand Italian. But I can't speak it to save my life. Oh, that's a stream. That's not a clip. Look for a clip of this particular channel, if they do such a thing.
Como lo comía. ¿Qué te comías? No me lo digas. Nos vamos. Lo comía. Que salían así con los abanicos, ¿no? Eran esos, ¿no? Que decían, no sé qué, yo lo comía con tu madre. Eran esos, ¿no? ¿No eran esos mens?
Nope. Are we going to be playing in any of these clips?
Es que tenéis el nombre del mismo color.
No, I think it's a wash, folks.
Así, que yo no he sido. Pero vamos a ver. Espérate.
Here we go.
¿Qué tal le va hablando de prácticas y cosas? Pues mira, está haciendo el TFG ahora.
So in most keyboard streams, it's very important to be able to see the hands on the keyboard. And sometimes they use a separate camera just to show the hands on the keyboard from a different angle. Because it's all in the movements and the crossovers. When I was very young, I was introduced to doing piano, but I never really followed up on it, so I'm a little jealous. You know? What can you do? Clips. All.
Dark Blade 512.
You want some water, some juice, or some Don Julio?
I love the piano too. I
We
wish
have
I
a
had
keyboard
one.
that we don't use, and we're thinking about selling it because we don't use it. We should set it up.
Look. It's not what you know, it's who you know, yeah. I see you copying, stop it, you're making fools of yourself. Now this is exactly the moment where you done fucked up. You're not a problem for me, I'm just acting stuck up. You're gonna need a 7-leaf clover to get your luck up. Until then, hear me out, shut up. Oh my God, where's my manners? I'm rambling like a fan of some shit. I'm Teddy Payne, better known as the fucking man in this bitch. You counting fingers? I done ran out of hands counting bits. You got a problem, you can come and catch these hands on my Twitch. Matter of fact, let's get back to chat.
To kill another mic, bro. Not this year. Mics are too expensive to break. Alright. The guitar was literally on the carpet in the sun for all of about 2.5 minutes. Yeah, I don't want to break another mic. Alright, let's get this one going.
This is such a good mic. Like these music mics, they're so good. I don't necessarily know that I want to invest in a better microphone just for this sound.
Okay, stick season. You promised me that I was worth all the miles combined. Gotta get going or I won't get anything done. That's no problem, Kimmy. Thanks for popping in. Have a great day. Right, let's try this.
Oh, this is live. This is not a clip. It took me a moment to realize that this was live and not a clip.
Agreed, Lexi.
Very good.
Welcome to the studio. You want some water, some juice, or some Don Julio? Yeah, pull up a chair, come in.
This is a real studio. She really put some time and effort into this room.
Nicodemonius
said. Telegraphs were invented earlier than typewriters. First ones were manual used, but later there was a demand for some kind of keyboard so it would be easier to transmit messages. First ones of such telegraphs used piano keys to form a keyboard with letters.
That's very cool.
Nicodemonius
said.
Very cool, Nico.
Fun fact.
Kingslayer Sloan
said. How's the FM training?
The FM training is still on. Still on. This is quite a good clip. I actually want to follow this one for her YouTube channel.
동매님, 김효를 칼날님, 기타리스트님, 언제나 배고픔님, 꿀꽈배기님, 유트 스캐맨더님, 호밀빵 사자버거님, 중고나라 우수사원님, 방파님, 이코카콜라님, 김달걀 부화삼님, 요레이로이님, 허시초코님,
When's your next fighty tourney?
오뚜기 진간장님,
님,
thank you for 9 months, 9개월부터
HTTPS preview red at FN JPG lib crop smart auto web v enabled SC BBF a fad b bab dasi.
오자루님, 레몬양 모닝님 반갑습니다.
That's Instagram.
안녕하세요. 하이.
Now, if she does covers of artists, I want more
친구가
of it.
말이죠. 저한테 자기 남자친구가 롤을 너무 많이
Boss Mouse.
Mayonnaise ist kein Instrument. Folterinstrumente auch.
Sampling some music covers. Go to somebody a little bit.
I'm so lost. There's so much shit I need to build and work on that it's like overwhelming almost. With those IRL things, I swear to you, I will just keep spending all my money on it because I feel like so much joy doing. I've been sweating and it's only 9 p.m. already. Only 9 p.m. already, so I know I got in that pocket. So I know that you listening, it's bolting out upon your white stockings.
Let's switch it up. Last live 2 years ago, and this clip is very popular. That's pretty crazy. Not bad. too bad they don't have a better breakdown of music clips by category from, you know, like genres.
Thank you so much, Will, for the rain.
3 years ago, so this was in COVID.
Thank you for the raid. It's actually... Wait, what?
What happened to Churchy?
Pokemon, but it's actually
Churchy is one that I do follow every now and
I
then.
really don't know who raided now. I think it was real Will. His trolly ass chat.
I don't know if I can even spell her
Will.
name.
Hello, Will, are you there? It's Pokemon.
Oh, I don't want a past broadcast. I want a clip. I want a clip of a different instrument. Here we go. I'm looking for a ukulele.
I just wanna see how
I'm looking for a ukulele. I'm looking for some unusual instruments.
you know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow, no matter how far. If life
Oriental
is a
electronic
movie,
by Never Coke Zero. These are all live, but I want clips. I want clips of instruments, but the search algorithm for Twitch is just atrocious, right? Being able to find certain clips. Ukulele, Twitch. Maybe I just need to search for it. The Yugi TV does more than IRL. I did not realize that she's doing music. I figured that all those streams were just chatting type streams. Charming Joe is a very good singer. I have to give her that much.
Now I know I have met
Okay, maybe not that incredible. Streaming a karaoke stream.
You look perfect tonight.
T-Pain. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, music clips. And we want up over the last 30 days. How about that? Charming Joe is on all the time. I did not know. I've never seen her before in my life. Most likely because she streams in another language. Here's the separate camera on the hands from the other side. Maybe we should go to politics. No, it'd only be just chatting. Just chatting clips. What about that? Do they have anything? Sometimes you can find it in here. Also something very amusing. But back to music. Clips. Stop all time.
The
Sorry,
Truth
cat
ICC
videos.
Said.
The Truth. How are
Hello.
you, man?
Hi.
Good to see you.
Thanks all for waiting. This is my cat. His name is Teo.
I'm gonna see how this turns out
The
later.
Truth ICC
Said.
He's
Ready
purring
for our
right
bed.
now. Can you?
The Truth ICC
Said. But can't sleep.
Ready for bed? Wait a minute.
Lorenzo
You're west of
33
me.
Said.
It's a little
Date.
late to go to sleep, isn't it?
Why do I love him so much at first sight?
4 o'clock in the morning?
He is almost 2 years old now. Almost 2 years old. You're a January baby, right?
Lorenzo 33
Said.
He's a January
Just
baby.
chatting
I'm a
stream,
February
let's
baby.
go.
The Truth
Yeah.
ICC
Said.
Any good
Am
artists
yet.
that we should check out on Twitch? Let's go top in the last 24 hours. What is this? Roof party. I like it. Roof party. The roof. The roof is on fire. By the way. Another roof stream? Oh, this is just chatting. No, no, no. I want music. Clips. Just chatting,
Lorenzo
just
33
chatting, just chatting. She doesn't do that
Said.
much music.
Now that we're on just chatting, let me ask about a super deep and complicated chess concept that would require a huge amount of time to explain. Just kidding.
Indeed. Right? This is the top clips of the last 24 hours. 48 views,
Lorenzo
37
33
views. I'm looking for the order of
Said.
things.
I'm currently practicing my Russian.
Really? Have you thought Nico could help you with that? For the most part. So, Truth, how are you doing, man? Why can't you sleep? What's going on, man?
Lorenzo 33
Said. He probably could.
Anna Precious is back in YouTube, but they didn't tell me their username on Lee Chess to be able to a foot cake.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna push it on your butt from up there.
What?
Yeah.
That's a terrible waste of a cake.
3, 2.
That's a terrible waste of a cake. That's just wrong.
Lorenzo 33.
Said. What
Wrong,
the heck
I
is
tell
this?
The Truth ICC.
It's supposed to be music.
Not sure one of those nights.
Lorenzo 33.
Said. I feel violated for some reason, lol.
Me too.
I'm pretty sure I took a Nigerian prince home once. Wait, who did I say that to? Maybe it wasn't even in my chat. Shout out to Bianca.
The Truth ICC.
Marga, how you doing?
Said. Man, I have never seen such interesting streams.
Really? I do peruse the music category quite a bit, but I do not recognize any of these in the clips, to be honest.
Lorenzo 33.
Said. I've never been on this part of Twitch.
No? My favorites, Jasmine Aurora and Juna, at the moment, for their rockin' beats.
I did just give Tommy a treat.
This is a sauce. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Fuck.
Lorenzo 33.
Said. My areas of Twitch is chess, Dungeons and Dragons, and a few friends of mine.
But it's like poo poo poo. Unique. It's like with sound effects. Poo poo poo.
I guess there's a reason why people clip
For
certain
catching
things, because they're saying things that are either embarrassing
Thank you, all the love, Braggy.
or
Thank you for the
music.
support too. Your additional support means a lot. And also to Salem that tro. Also to Leroy, thank you so much. I wanna thank also the Raiders. I wanna thank Suede for raiding us earlier.
Alright,
And
meanwhile,
also to
back at the ranch.
Ate Sahara. Thank you so much to the community of Suede.
Let's head back to Chias. Today is Lajos Steiner birthday stream. I managed to finish third by a miracle. At least I won a couple of games with Claudia, my daughter, being here today. That was pretty cool. We'll change our category back to chess. And our other category back to, where are you? Our title back to this so that when it gets saved, it'll be proper. We got to make sure we're back on lead chess as well. For the most part. Watch it say that I started streaming again. I do sort of want to get a handful of D3s in, just to catch up on my D3s. And get my 2-1 in. I offered someone 2-1. I'm not sure that that was the right way to go about it, to be honest.
Lorenzo 33.
Said. Now that we're on chess category, I can ask about a super complicated philosophical topic that would require a huge amount of time to answer, lol.
We're back to that one. No. Oh, that was that someone else before? Or was that you? So, is this pawn going to be difficult to save?
Lorenzo 33.
Said. That was me.
Lorenzo 33.
Said. Running joke LOL.
All right, this is going to cause a little bit of a problem, right? I'm trying to offer up something here, which did not work out, or did it? Maybe it didn't. Maybe it did not. What is love? But at least I got a D3 in. At least we're attacking something. For the first time in our lives, we're attacking something. We're attacking some more. And I can't believe we turned this around. First things first, we trade. We trade. We bother. And then we pin. Get rid of that knight, their best placed piece. Yes. Can we hornswallow them? Can they prove to be a victim of bad chess?
The Truth ICC
said, "The comeback is real."
I know, right? That was a horrible position, right? Was that a horrible position or what? I think I should be going, yeah. Now that the knight can't come out that way. Sorry. Uh-oh. Am I losing a pawn? I am. But there is a means to an end. I'm taking my time. Yeah. All right, we're gonna switch to well, that was a mistake. Whoops. All right, French, E5. My daughter wanted me to get more E5s in.
The Truth ICC
said, "Nice job."
Yeah, I was very lucky. Let's go! After I've been gone. And this is why I play this way.
The Truth ICC
said, "All skill."
It's been such a long time. It's been such a long time. Let's go after that one. Can I do it that way? E4, knight takes? I don't know. We'll find out. Desperado? I don't think so. Such a long time. Got with it going. Yeah. 2 plus 1, everybody. 2 plus 1. Let's start breaking down. Breaking down. Old-fashioned trick. Black should be castled. Moving along, taking my time. Ooh. Taking my time. Yeah, that was the right way. My bishop is about to be unleashed. What? Why did you do that for? That was a one-trick pony. Takes, 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 and takes. How is she going to defend this? Get my rook to an open file. Piece coordination, folks. Piece coordination. Peace out. Cold sweat, hot-headed believer. I put my hands in the air and said, show me something. If you dare come a little closer. Okay, that was interesting. Around and around we go.
The Truth ICC
now, tell me now.
"What are you up to today?"
Tell me now, you know. I am surviving. I have chess camp.
So now we're trapped in Fisher's mind, battling his own private army, and if we get killed, we'll be lost in limbo till our brains start to scramble.
Baby. Let's LFG. Raiders, I am FIDE trainer and National Master John MacArthur. Was tempting, you take, it's given. Can I go this way? Do I want to go that way first? Let's go this way first. Let's make sure that we cause the maximum pain and destruction. Uh-oh. Sure how you feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way. I want you to stay. Hold on. So long. Will we get one more white before we go, folks? Will we get one more white before we go? We will. Okay. I want you to stay. Hey, hey. Tag. Grab the C5 square. Grab the E5 square. And now I'm not attacking what I thought I was attacking. In the club, in the club, in the club. Oh, C4 was a good move. Maybe C4 is still a good move. What?
The Truth ICC.
Said. Tricky.
No, this was part of the plan. Go ahead, make my day. Fine. In this club, in this club, in this club, in this club. Fortunately, what? I don't have a choice. I have to sack the exchange. Well, I guess I'm not sacking the exchange.
The Truth ICC.
Said. Or he can sack AQ.
Love in this club, in this club. In this club, in this club. Do I have anything here? I do not think that I have anything here. Are you going to try to pin me? You can try to pin me. That much is true.
The Truth ICC
said, I hate when you win AQ, but it still feels like we are struggling.
I mean, I am toast. There's no doubt about it. Am I being threatened with mate? That is so rude. That I'm being threatened with mate.
There's never much love when we go OT. I pray, make it back in one piece. I pray, I pray.
Woo! He didn't see the mate. Can you imagine?
One more time for I go. I have powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my head. One more time for I go. I have powers taking a hold on me.
The outside pass pod.
Strength and guidance, all that I'm wishing for my friends. Nobody makes it from my ends. I had to bust up the silence.
Oh no, am I not going to do this? Let's do it this way. Oh, and I lose.
We've got no time. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my
I lose.
One more time for I go. High powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my head. One more time for I go.
Let's see if they have the technique. Do they have the technique? Oh no.
I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my head. One more time for I go. High powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my head. One more time for I go. High powers taking a hold on me.
And I won the game. That's insane that my opponent did not know the technique. For those of you who are wondering about the technique, he was so close, but basically,
the Truth ICC.
In this position, they check me in front of the pawn and they bring their king closer. I move my king, they force me in front of the pawn, and then they move their king closer. Just like that, over and over and over again. Check, force the king in front of the pawn. And then bring the king closer. And then basically whatever you want to do with it, you know what I mean? What's the fastest way to mate? Like this? Alright, I have to get running. Yes? Is somebody knocking? That's crazy that they didn't know that. How many D3s do we have? Has it caught up? Yes. So right now we are at 189. Managed to get 4 more D3s in. So meanwhile, back at the ranch, oh, and another D3. We made it to 190. They can't guard this pawn anymore. They have to sack it. Actually, they can exchange it for the pawn on c2. They chose not to, and now the b7 pawn is hanging. Call me alive, call me anytime, call me. I do want the d5 square. Why is my opponent disappearing during the game? He's playing another game? No, I guess not. He's playing me. For a moment I thought it was someone else. Call me. Lovers, lovers, all the time, call me. Can I go this way? And now for something completely different. Where are you going? Alright, you stole a pawn. Congratulations. It's too bad. Let's throw in a check. Ooh, I want you to stay. Are you ready for love? There's no saving that pawn. Okay, maybe there is saving that pawn. Are you ready for love? Am I worried about this? Let's just promote my pawn. Are you ready for love? Are you ready for love? He's got a perpetual check. The bummer. He has a perpetual check. There's nothing I can do to stop it. What? Still got a perpetual check. And I'm the one that lost on time? I want you to dance. Join the game. Oh no, I accidentally played that move. Are you ready for love? Come on, baby. Thank you. Who would have known that you were going to be so kind? Stuff. Checkmate. Not what I wanted to do, giving back the pawn, by the way. Not what I wanted to do, giving back the pawn. It's a bummer. Oh, we had that. Fine. Oh no. I had to support the knight on c5. I did. I had to support the knight on c5. Well, I won a game I shouldn't have won. I didn't deserve it. I try. Just the power to talk, standing in the rain, but I never wave bye-bye. I try. Oops. Let's get a game with d3. Then I must run. Go ahead. Make my day. Can I play it that way?
The Truth ICC
said, I feel like you said you must run games ago.
Indeed I did. Games ago. No, I really have to be downstairs in 10 minutes. I really needed to get my stuff going. Now what are you doing? It's just the power to talk. I'm standing in the rain, but I never wave bye-bye. Lord, I try. I try.
The Truth ICC
said,
can I go there
classic
from here?
Chess player a couple games before bed, next thing you know it's M.
Exactly. Is there anything going on here? fine. But step away. We need a time advantage. Hey, Angel. I am getting a ride with you. I'm leaving in 5 minutes. I hope. Yeah, I hope. Thank you. Alright, bye. Alright, I'm fighting off this guy really quickly. I need to end the stream. I'm feverishly trying to survive this. And now, let's get away. Can I get away? This is part of the plan. Part of the plan. Never gonna be as me. Yes, yes.
You got pushed around. Somebody made you cold, but the cycle ends right.
Can I do it this way? Can I barnacle in front of my pawn?
And you don't know what you don't know. Someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be is me.
Ever gonna be in me. Ever gonna be as me.
Talking over a football game. That's a big loud opinion, but nobody's listening. What's up and ranting about the same old bitter things.
Let's get that one moving.
Rumbling on about how I can't sing, but all you are is me.
And that one moving.
All you are is me. And alone in life and mean, and mean, and mean, and mean. Someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you
Cha-ching, ladies and gentlemen, cha-ching. Down a piece, the only way to win chess games. What do you think?
Key on chess.
Said. GG.
Thank you, Key on Chess. We should play a match 2-1 one of these days, yeah? I set up a viewer reward. Although we could have a streamer random battle as well. Control zero.
Said. Yes, please.
I know how much you love Bullet. I'm not exactly a fan of how you play Bullet because you need to really, like, you're a good player. You're a very good player, but you just have to keep your head about you when you're playing fast chess, and sometimes you don't. So it pains me to see you rough it in a position when I know you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you make a fast move and the process isn't there. You have to have the process down of finding good moves first, and then you can speed it up. It's like the serve in tennis. You have to work on accuracy extremely slowly a lot, and then you can add speed. In many of your positions, the only reason why you're roughing it at all is because you sometimes add speed without that process. Anyway, just trying to help. I don't mean any criticism. I'm just letting you know that I have seen you play pretty well, and then every now and then, the thing that holds you back is just when you're about to make some great gains, you tend to move quickly without thinking.
Said. Okay, thanks heaps.
You know, and I know you're super intent on becoming super good, and I don't blame you. I just wish it were easier for all of us, honestly. Meanwhile, I have to pass this one on to... I don't know who I'm going to go to. I'm going to go to my buddy, the Well-Heeled King, but then I'll get caught in a conversation. Did I spell it right? I think I did. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you Key and Chess for the raid. Let's give you another shout out real quick, just in case anyone here has not yet followed Key and Chess. Now is your time. Alright? Seriously. And I don't have an LFG here? What? C'est la vie. Alright, let's go with the endings stream. Cheers and ciao everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great day.